Hi everyone, welcome to my page. How are you today? My weekend was so great. We celebrated one of my second grade 21st birthday. She wanted to go to a casino because she's an adult now, so we had such a great time. She is a student at Florida State. We don't see her often because of school, and so it was really cool to see her just for a quickie weekend. The other thing is last night, very late, Celesty said, guess what? This is on sale, 25% off. You know, I love this cream. And so are the contour sticks. So take advantage of that. I believe this is through the 15th. I'll be posting more graphics as the week goes along. Okay, let's get started and do some makeup because I have a dental appointment. Yeah. So anyway, we'll get started with that. All right. The first thing we're going to do is use the contour in the palette. This shade is not for me. It's a warm shade and I'm not crazy about it, but we're going to use it just because so you can see it. The reason it's kind of not for me, see the red in it? I like the taupe. It's a cooler shade and that it takes the red out. However, it does warm up my face, which you're going to see as I use it. So we're just going to put this on here. Now, again, if you're a warm shade gal, this would be perfect for you. So this is the only thing in the palette that is not my shade. So here we're going to grab some more of this contour. We're going to start at the cheekbone and we're going to go up. Now, since the contour stick is on sale as well at 25% off. Let me show you the difference in what I'm talking about. The contour stick shade, see the difference? This is more of what I prefer, not so much this. I prefer the stick, not what comes in the palette. Now, it just depends on your skin tone and what you like, pretty much. That's the difference. So I use the stick in lieu of what comes in the palette. Okay, you use the light powder, but yes, I do too. I do too. And again, this is down to personal preference because of course, you know, the people who know are supposed to know put these shades together. And so the experts are saying this is the shade you should use with these colors. I don't agree. So that's why the stick to me is a better one. Ruthane, good point. I mean, very, very good point. Okay, so now we're going to come and you get two concealer shades. And what I'm going to do is mix them. So I'm going to tap into the two. And see, that gives you almost the perfect color right there. Now, I did forget to contour my nose, so let's do that real quick. I love, love, love contour. If you ever get used to doing contour and you love it like I do, it's like you just don't look like yourself without your nose contour. And that's just how I feel. So we're going to come and we're going to put the concealer in where the light hits our face. So, whoops, I'm a nervous wreck. I hate the dentist and I know I'm going, so I'm like, no, this is, you know, I'm worse than a child when it comes to that. Okay, so we're going to tap again in the two concealer shades. We're going to mix them. And we're just going to come down the center of the nose. There we go. Now let's catch the Cupid's bow and the center of the chin. Now, we're going to do the eyes, and again, we're tapping into both of the concealer shades. We're doing the inner corner and the outer corner because we don't want to put too much product under the eyes. So again, inner corner, outer corner, tapping into both concealer shades and then going up and creating a focal point as well as a lift in the eyes. Now, if you're and I want to say this correctly, your labial, which is just these things right here, okay? Those, if you have them seriously, you have a fold. It's just like a fold in the skin. It creates a shadow. Concealer can take that shadow away. So you just tap into your two shades and then you just put a little bit right in those folds. And what it will do, the folds will still be there. There's no magic there. But it will take away that shadow. And that is what we want. So what we're doing is we're coming right down in our marionette lines. There we go. So now we are done with our concealer. So we have our contour and our concealer. Now, you get two main shades in your palettes. And again, these are on sale for 25% off. They're like $25. That's it. And you get this really great cream makeup. So what I'm going to do is tap a little into each shade because you get two main shades. And I'm just going to fill them in right there. Okay. Where you put your main shade is where you don't have any other makeup, and you just want to dab it because this is cream, so it's going to spread and go far. There we go. Now, I prefer a little bit of the lighter shade, but we're just going to go with mixing the two. And again, your makeup is placed. So this cream palette, now you do get the setting powder with it. So you get 5 shades. You get 1 contour, 2 main shades, 2 concealer shades, and a powder for $25 while it's on sale for 25% off. That's a deal. I don't care where you are or who you are. And Celesty, great product. So now we're going to blend. We're going to grab our brush, and I have my fluffy brush, and so I'm just going to tap and just spread down. Don't forget to go underneath and down your neck when you're blending, because you want to make sure you don't leave that line along the jaw. Also, if you contoured your jawline, be sure you soften that and just bring it down the neck. Okay, now we're just going to tap. You need to forget when you're using this placement, forget about everything you have known and been taught about blending, because you don't want to go willy-nilly all over the place, because then you have all 3 shades blended together and you have a muddy mess. So you don't want to do that. So just continue to tap and spread. And look how pretty this really is. And it gives you a glow, which we all need. At least with my mature skin at 68, I need. Let me just say, absolutely I need. Now, you'll notice here on both sides of my face, that's volume loss. That is a shadow that volume loss causes. And you can put I do sometimes put a little bit of concealer, this lighter shade, in there to kind of camouflage to take the shadow away, because sometimes it's like, okay, I just can't take this anymore. This is what I'm going to do. Okay. So now we're going around the eyes, and we're not swiping, because when you swipe, you pull that tender skin, and you do not want to do that. You just want to tap it and just make sure it's blended. And again, just tap, and what is on your brush will go underneath your eyes as a small amount, but give you that smoother look. See the difference? This is not blended. This is blended. And you don't want a whole lot of product under your eyes, especially if there is crepe skin under there. I have crepe skin under my eyes. If your wrinkles are heavy under your eyes, that's another thing too. You just don't want to accentuate that. So just tap too, don't pull, because over time that will make the issue even worse. So we're just going to continue to stipple our tap. And again, on either side of the nose and just a little bit up the middle. Now we come to the forehead, and we're just tapping and spreading. There we go. Now, I like to swirl my contour because you need to get it up into the hairline. So there we go. But you want to marry the edges together. So you do want to come down just a little bit further than where you placed it. Not a lot, because you want the shadow up there to camouflage and to frame the face. I like it because it kind of brings my forehead down. I have a high forehead, so it brings my forehead down. I always have to wear bangs because if I ever pulled my hair back, it looks like my hair starts way up here. So it's more of a how it looks type thing. Okay, and we're just going to tap on the eyelids. Boy, do I have allergies. My allergies are so bad. Like I said, we were at a casino hotel this weekend, and I didn't know that, well, I don't know what I knew. I'm not a big casino person, but I tell you what, there was so much smoke in the air. It was terrible. Cigarette smoke. And I was just surprised how, in a close proximity like in the United States, especially in the state of Louisiana where I live, you cannot smoke in restaurants or bars or anything like that. This was horrible, I have to admit. So yeah, my eyes are just allergy purple today because of that. Now, with the contour blended, there's not a huge difference in the shades. This is me. I'm going to come back with the cooler shade. And again, this is on sale too, this contour stick. And I'm going to use the taupe on top of it just because I like to kill the red. I am not a red person. When it comes to, I love to wear red, but not in my makeup. I think it just doesn't go with my pigmentation. That's just all there is. There we go. So on this side, I used the stick as well so you can see. Now see how I kind of just came over it with another shade? That's totally okay. You can do that if you like. It's not a big deal. Now, let's do some lips. I have chosen, because I'm going to the dentist, a lighter color. And two, I didn't know what to put on. I usually match my lipstick to my shirt. So yeah, it's real scientific. This is like a creamy, creamy lip gloss. There we go. And I just think it's pretty. And it does have a little bit of a mauve-y look to it. Maybe not purple. And two, it's nude look. So it's the shades do not have a lot of color in them, which is good for a dentist day. Okay. And they do that. It's like, this feels good on. There we go. Now, as usual, I like matching. Guys, I'm a mess today. I really am. Everything's spilling in my lap. I am going to use, which I normally do, my lip gloss or my lipstick as my blush shade. So we're going to put a little bit on my brush and then just tap it up. There we go. That gives your face a little bit of color, and I like to match my blush to my lips. So here we go. Now there's not a lot of color, but that's okay. Since I don't have to be pretty for the dentist, that'll be fine. Alrighty, so see, it gives you just that little bit of color, and that's what I'm looking for. Now, I don't look like me without eyelashes. Not false eyelashes, but just like a more finished look. So I love false lash mascara. It's good stuff. Can you see the, it's like a silicone type brush head. That is one of the things that makes it so easy to use. I always coat the back side of the lash, or the top side of the lash, then come back. Oh yeah, 01 is so pretty. This is called Nude Look. What did I do with it? Right here. Nude Look, and it's shade 01. So it's just perfect, and it looks like it would probably go with anything. So, but really, really pretty. So we're just going to stamp it and jiggle at the base of the lash. That's going to give the tight line look. And again, it looks like you put eyeliner on expertly, and all you did was let the mascara do it. There we go. And then just drag it up. I like to kind of wiggle it a little bit to the top part of your lashes. And there you go. Now see how more finished this looks than it does on this one? This gives that little extra oomph, and that's pretty much what we're looking for. Okay, so here we go. Come over here. We're going to do the same thing. I like to coat the back side of the lash first. There we go. And then come back and stamp at the base of the lash and then work it up. And again, that is what, see, even there you can see it. It gives more of a tight lined look. And it's an easier way to line your eyes if you're really not good at it like me. I stink at eyelining. So here we go, right at the very base. And it's just going to give that little bit of a, this is going to be good. Normally, I'm not on camera. Okay, we're going to leave that there. Normally, we would wipe that if you were by yourselves, but I'm going to show you a trick. Let that dry. So we're just going to leave that right there for now. Okay, so let's just, but see how it made eyeliner. It's straight, and you did it with mascara. My hands are shaking because, like I say, the dentist just, normally doctors do not bother me. I go do what I have to do and we're done. The dentist, not the pain, not the shots, it's that drill singing in my ear. Drives me insane. It really, really does. So that's why I get all, yeah. And I'm just getting my permanent crown put on. All the work's been done. But that's why I am so out of sorts today. But now I'm going to come back with my Flawless Setting Powder because this is a little bit too much of a shine for me. I prefer more of a matte look, but I do like a little bit of a glow. And that's what this gives. So we're just going to put a little bit on our brush. We're going to tap it to get any excess out and then just go and press. Look at the difference from one side of my face to the other. And it gives a blur. It's a blurring powder that blurs the wrinkles. And that's one of the things that makes this stuff magic. See, look at the difference. Huge, huge difference. And it's going to blur the pores as well. This is just great powder. Great, great setting. And it's really good with any foundation. It's powder, yes, but it's by Celesty as well. There we go. Now, I hope that this mascara has had time to dry, and let me show you my trick. Whenever you blob your mascara like I did right there, you don't want to wipe it, and especially if it's up here and you've already done your eyeshadow, because of course you've taken time, you've done your eyeshadow, it probably looks perfect. That's the only time you're going to do that. Let it dry, be patient, do some other things, finish, your makeup, and then come back when it has dried and get just a little brush. What works well is a mascara brush where you used all the mascara. Wash the brush with soap and water and let it dry. That is a great brush for removing mascara. Go figure. So then what we're going to do is we're going to come. It will dry to a solid and flick it off. Now look at that. We may need to do it again, but you just keep flicking. There you go, until you get it off. It dries, mascara dries to a solid. So that is like one of the greatest things I ever learned to do because it makes everything easier, especially this is, like I say, normally if I'm going to plop it, it's going to be in my completed eyeshadow. Go figure. Now, like I say, the sale that's going on is a great one. 25% off the cream palette. Everything you need to do your face right here, even your powder. And my favorite contour stick. Again, there's 5 shades to choose from. I prefer the Cool Taupe. It's a cooler shade. So that's just what works with me. So this is my go to the dentist look. It's real simple. It's real easy, and it's not a lot of work. Without speaking to you, I can have this done in nothing flat. Now, if you want the link, I do have everything that I used today linked, and I'm happy to send it to you. So all I need you to do is comment cream when you see this video, whether it's live or after the fact, because I always post them to my page so they play rather continuously, and I will send it to you. It'll be the list of everything I used, and it's a list that you can pick and choose. It's kind of like a buffet. You eat nothing, you eat it all, or you just take a little bit of what interests you. I appreciate you being here with me today. You be the reason someone smiles today, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Whoops, okay. Gay, I got you. Okay, let me go back. Whoops. 4. Okay. All righty, I think that's it. Okay, everyone, you have a marvelous day. Bye.